Today, I'm going to start with an addition to our reciprocating saw platform in the SR30 A36. I'm going to pick up the tool now. So this is the latest addition to Hilti's 36 volt tool platform. If you remember, in January, I introduced to you 4 new products, starting with the TE60A, which was the large combi hammer that some of you drilled 1 3/8 diameter holes into concrete with. You also had the 9.0 36 volt battery that was paired with the TE60A, which we had running there at World of Concrete, and I'm looking at some faces that drilled with that tool there with the large diameter bit. In addition to that, we had a SC60. This was our worm drive style circular saw that we had set up, and some of you cut the lumber with in our station at World of Concrete. Last but not least, some of you were able to chip with the TE300A, which was the industry's first dedicated chipping hammer. That's just a little recap on what we did in January on the 36 volt platform. The platform is not new to us. We've had this platform for many years. We're continuing to bring new products onto that platform. The latest is the SR30 A36, 36 for 36 volt battery. This tool is optimized to run with our 5.2 amp hour 36 volt battery. It could accommodate the larger 9 amp battery that I introduced in January. It would be a little bit large, but if a customer wanted just never to charge the battery or just real ultimate runtime, you could do that. It is optimized though to be used for weight and balance with the 5.2 amp hour 36 volt battery. I want to talk a little bit about the tool. The tool, you will notice is similar to a tool that we launched one year ago at this meeting, which is called the SR6A22. This is a very high performing 22 volt reciprocating saw, so works on our 22 volt platform that Robert talked to you about batteries for just a minute ago. With this tool, we had a lot of design concepts that were very well received by contractors in the market. The weight, the balance, the ergonomics, the design, the power to weight ratio, all were very well received out of this tool. So we wanted to take a page from the development playbook of the SR6 and incorporate that into the SR30. You notice the SR30 also has the rafter hook or the scaffold hook. I'll talk through a few more features now on the tool that contractors told us they wanted us to keep in the next saw. First being the easy blade exchange. So if you've ever changed blades on a reciprocating saw, you know that with gloves on, reaching down into this part of the tool to open the lever to release the blade can sometimes be difficult. So with an external release, it's right here. I move it with my hand, and of course the blade comes out. We have an LED light on the front, also on the SR6. Mechanical contractors as well as demolition contractors that work in darker areas really appreciated that light. Moving on back through the tool, I'm going to talk about AVR. This was mentioned by Raphael in the intro. AVR is active vibration reduction. That's Hilti's acronym for our technology that reduces the vibration for the operator. We find that an operator who is able to work all day with less vibration is much more productive, especially towards the end of the day. You can imagine if you're not feeling so good, then later in the day you're less productive, and so we aim to keep our workers productive all day long. The SR30 A36 has a motor that's optimized to work with our 36 volt platform, giving it much more power. You're going to experience that for yourself when we actually let you cut and do hands-on. 2 speeds, as well as, what am I missing, Mike? Really just the weight and balance is the last thing we'd like to say. Okay, before we go to the hands-on, I want to mention that this tool, the SR30, was designed to compete with corded 15 amp tools in the market. So these are the larger reciprocating saws that you see in the market. Hilti has tools in that corded class, as well as the other manufacturers have tools in that 15 amp corded reciprocating saw market. This tool will compete as you know, it is as fast or faster as those large 15 amp corded tools in the market. The SR6 was in a different size class. It was aimed at the 9 amp corded reciprocating saw market, and we now have a tool in this 15 amp corded tool type class of reciprocating saws. Why do I mention the corded tool so much? It's our goal, as I mentioned in January with the tools on this platform, it's our goal to be able to give contractors the ability to work cordless even in the most demanding applications. So a saw like this would be used for demolition contractors or different construction contractors that need the ultimate power, the ultimate runtime, and just the ultimate productivity. So that's going to be this tool here. At just over 7 pounds, this tool provides a lot of power in a small package.
This is really smooth.
What's that?
That's a smooth saw. That's a lot of power.
Alright, too much, you'll feel worn out. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a piece of cake.